How a pope is really chosen inside the secret Vatican conclave. The death or resignation of a pope triggers one of the most secretive rituals in the modern world, the Papal Conclave, a centuries-old process shrouded in mystery, tradition, and intense political maneuvering. So, how is the next leader of 1.3 billion Catholics really chosen? Let's go inside the conclave and uncover what the Vatican doesn't show you. The word conclave comes from the Latin cum clave, meaning with a key. It refers to the fact that cardinals are literally locked inside the Sistine Chapel, cut off from the outside world until a new pope is elected. The goal? Prevent influence. No phone calls, no emails, no media. Only prayer, discussion, and votes. This tradition began in 1274, after a papal election took nearly 3 years. The locals of Viterbo locked the cardinals in and even removed the roof to force a decision. The church turned that into policy. Only cardinals under the age of 80 can vote. That's usually around 120 men from all over the world. They gather in Rome, attend Mass, and then the doors to the Sistine Chapel are sealed. The famous words spoken are, "Extra omnes," everyone out. From that moment, it's just the cardinals, the Holy Spirit, and centuries of pressure. The voting is done in total secrecy. Each cardinal writes a name on a specially prepared ballot, folds it, and walks to the altar. There he says a solemn oath. "I call as my witness Christ the Lord, that I am electing the one who, before God, I think should be elected." Then he places the ballot in a chalice. Votes are collected and counted. To win, a candidate needs a 2/3 majority. If no one reaches that, they vote again. Twice in the morning, twice in the afternoon, up to 4 rounds a day. After each vote, the ballots are burned. If no pope is elected, chemicals are added to produce black smoke. When a new pope is elected, the ballots are burned clean and white smoke rises. That's when the crowd outside erupts. A new leader has been chosen. When a cardinal receives the required votes, he is asked one simple question. Do you accept your canonical election as Supreme Pontiff? If he says yes, he is then asked, by what name shall you be called? The new pope chooses a name, often in honor of a previous pope or a saint. Then he is taken to a private room behind the chapel, called the Room of Tears, where he puts on papal white for the first time. Some cry, others sit in silence. The weight of the church now rests on their shoulders. Meanwhile, the crowd outside is watching the chimney. When white smoke appears, bells begin to ring. The senior cardinal then steps out onto the balcony and declares, "Habemus Papam." We have a pope. The new pope appears to bless the world, Urbi et Orbi, and history begins a new chapter. But make no mistake, the conclave is not free of politics. Before the doors close, alliances are formed. Groups of cardinals campaign quietly for certain candidates. Some push for a reformer, others for a traditionalist. Some want a pope from Europe, others from the global south. This quiet lobbying, often called the pre-conclave, can influence the outcome more than anything inside the chapel. That's why some conclaves last days, others just hours. So while the ritual may seem ancient and mysterious, the stakes are very modern. The next pope won't just lead a church, he'll shape conversations on politics, culture, science, and global ethics. And the next time you see that white smoke rise, you'll know just how much history is behind it. If you found this glimpse into the Vatican fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. More untold stories from behind the walls of the Vatican are on the way. Thanks for watching.